Everybody, welcome to Pencil for Life. My name is Brad Ashworth, and I am a local comic book store employee. I am with my friend Chester Busby. Say hello, Chester.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here.
And we are here doing our Wednesday comic review a little bit early today because it is Christmas. And at my shop, we were given the comic books a week early. Um, so we got a couple of great books this week. It is a very light week for comics and comics coming out on the shelf. Like literally, there's no DC this week. There's a Hellboy trade coming out this week. There's I think four books were from Marvel, pretty much. One is Fantastic Four, Superior Spider-Man, which we're going to review today, X Force, which we are going to review today, Uncanny X Men that's coming out, and then a couple of independent books, so small press books. But so really not a lot going on this week. So we thought we'd just get this done now and out of the way, so I can sleep in tomorrow morning and not get up early. But anyways, thanks for those in chat joining us today. So let's give a shout out to Risey Lee, Santa Raven, and Mighty Geek Studios. Thanks so much for joining us live. So, anyways, Chester, how was your Christmas?
Oh, my Christmas was uneventful. My wife and I had a chicken.
A chicken? Yep. I hear that's the thing to do in Japan. So,
Yes, but we didn't get it from the convenience store. We actually took and baked an actual chicken.
oh, okay, you did it at home. All right, cool, nice.
I know how to cook such things.
Yes, I think most people should learn how to cook a chicken. Does help in life.
Well, Japanese microwave most stuff, so you know.
Yeah, yeah. My family, we do a different dish every year for Christmas when we get together on Christmas Day. So, like last year, we had an open taco bar. The year before that, Korean food. So this year, though, we did French bread pizzas. So we all brought toppings and then made homemade pizzas together and stuff. So it was pretty good.
That sounds good, dude.
Yeah, pretty neat. So, anyways, let's get to it with today's choices. I think we're going to be starting with X Force. The first thing you'll notice, this is a cover B, and all the cover Bs are dedicated to Stan Lee because of his death. And they actually did a really good tribute. In these issues, there is no ads, which is quite nice. There's no ads, as you can see. They did a nice black page, and then just one shot of Stan Lee at the beginning. It's a very nice tribute, I think. So yeah, it's not bad. The artwork was good, and I think it suits him very well. So
you should show him the armband on the front cover. It's
yeah. So
it's not in shot. Come down.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
No, come down. There you go.
Oh, it was on my screen. So yeah, there's the black armband at the top. So yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, not bad. So get the cover Bs, support those this month. If you're going to buy Marvel books, I would do that. So it's very nice tribute to Stan. So, well, let's get right to it. This is X Force number 1. Currently on the X Force team is led by Domino. It has Shatterstar. It has who is it? Boom Boom. Who else is on this one?
Proudstar.
Oh yeah, and Deathlock, and it looks like Warpath, but they call him Proudstar in the book.
They do for some reason, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's like a twin brother or something, but it's just Thunderbolt. It's War. What's his name again?
Warpath.
Warpath, yeah, from the show. I'm gonna be a little less mean on this one than probably you will be. So I will start.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, yeah. This book is a pain in the ass. The The artwork is so-so. It's the style. It's just okay. I mean, look at Warpath there. He's like freaking Colossus right there. That is just, it's insane. He's not that big. Um, I don't know. It was a hard read, you know. For me, at first it started out real easy, but as it got to it, there's a lot of grammar errors that are in there that just throw it off. So when I was reading, even with my dyslexia, even though it's pretty easy, it was still causing me problems. There are a couple sections where I do like the artwork, but honestly, it's just really kiddish. So I'm not liking it. It's definitely not for me. Oh yeah, Nate Gray was the other one that's in here. So yeah, it just wasn't a fun read for me. You know, it just wasn't fun at all. I mean, I don't know what else to say. To me, it's just not that great of a book. Also, that Chester will touch on is they were most of them were completely out of character for their characters, and I don't have much more to say about it. To me, it's not a great book at all. What about you think, Chester?
Oh, me. Well, let me go alphabetically.
Oh, sure.
Atrocious, awful, cheap, crummy, dreadful, lousy, poor, rough, sad, unacceptable, blah, yep. Abominable. How's
that? That works. That works.
Thank you. Just putting my English skills to work there.
Sure.
Now, this book is nonsense on top of nonsense. First of all, no one's in character. Yep. Nobody. Right? Mm-hmm. If you had this lineup that we start out in the beginning, you know, Warpath is going to be the leader of that group, not the psychopath crazy person that Domino is.
Yeah.
Right? Just from a simple character point of view. But putting that aside and allowing artistic license and going with what is written, it's written horribly. This is really badly written. And it doesn't, half the time, it doesn't really make sense. And when it does make sense, it's so obvious what is coming next that it ruins all the fun. And I can't stand the art in this book at all.
Yeah.
Now that's style, and you might like this kind of art, and that's cool. So I'm not going to it's not something I would say that should never be in a comic book. I'm not going to do that. Art is up to you. I don't like it.
The storytelling and flow was nice. So you could tell what was happening in the panels. Basically, I just didn't like the style of it. But
no, you
the
could
flow
tell
was nice.
You're 8 years old, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can read it very well. So let's just clear that up real quick. But I mean, it's not like, you know, some comics, you know, in the early 2000s or late 90s where there was so much going on you couldn't tell what was happening. So you can tell clearly in this one what's happening. So
you can, but like I said, it's too simplistic. Yeah. And this is obviously not a kid's book.
It's true. This is not a kid's book. Yeah.
And it's a lot of dialogue, and there's a lot of errors, and it just doesn't make sense. If you ever read the X-Men, this doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to say what happens. I'm not going to spoil it. You can read it for yourself, make your own decision, of course, as you always should. But this was really bad. And maybe I'm a little more frustrated because I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think so too. I was as well. The other thing is there's 2 stories in this book. There's one with one artist, and then there's one with a second artist in the back. So it's kind of annoying because the art style changes. I like the artist in the second story a little bit better.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But once again, Boom Boom is completely out of character.
Yeah, she's not herself. Yeah. So.
Matter of fact, she's acting more like Domino.
Yeah, I would agree. So.
And you know something else that gets me on this, you know, I don't want to harp on it too long, but here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
In the original X-Force, with Cyclops putting that team together,
mm-hmm.
their point was necessary evil.
Yeah.
They were doing what they felt needed to be done, but they were doing it begrudgingly. They were not happy to cause death and destruction. They were not pleased, but they did what they have to do. Matter of fact, there's a lot of a somberness to the original, the original comic. This one is just a bunch of psychopaths who are very happy to murder everything that moves, and they're pleased and just joyous about it. This is not the tone or tenor of what it should be at all. The characters are not themselves. That is not Domino. That is not Warpath. It's not Boom Boom, etc., etc., etc. These are not these characters, and it's oh my goodness, and it's not written well. I mean, it might flow well enough that you can understand, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
Very disappointed.
Well, so if you're a customer coming into my shop, I'm definitely gonna say don't buy it. You know, if you're a true X-Men fan, I think you'll be disappointed. So
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, it's a not pickup this week. That's for sure.
Can you go to the back page and let us see the creators and such?
Oh yeah. Well, can we do that without exposing anything?
The very last page.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, it'll be fine. So.
All right. Yep. Ed Brisson, no idea. I don't know why this guy was hired. This is not good. This is not Marvel level.
Yeah.
The artist, once again, I don't like it, but I'm not gonna. That's subjective. Colorist, I thought, did a good job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm glad this is only a 4-part series. So if you have it on your hold, you can't cancel it in time. Be thankful you only have to buy 4 books.
And for me, a lot of the problems with this book comes out of the editors, I think. Who's the assistant editor here?
Danny Kazim?
No clue. And who's the editor?
It is Darren Shan.
Once again, no clue. These people obviously don't know what they're doing. There's typos throughout this book. It's inconsistent. It's not within canon. You're not doing your job. Do better.
Yeah. So, pass on this book, guys.
Completely. Absolutely. Dude. Yeah. It's really disappointing. Oh, I was so looking forward to it, man.
I know, dude. Me too. I mean, that cover right there, that's what I wanted. I wanted that artwork. I wanted that cool cover right there. I want it to make sense.
Well, if the art was like this on the inside, I probably would have liked the art better.
A little bit more, yeah. So, I get you. I mean, the only funny scene I think was the Deathlock scene. So.
Yeah, there was a couple of comedy, but once again, Deathlock is out of character, dude.
Yep. Yeah, it's true.
But that was funny. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, guys, before we get to the next book, going forward, what books would you like to see us review in the future? If you have suggestions on what we should be reading or what we should check out for you guys, let me know ahead of time. Put it in the comments down below after the video posts. Let us know what you want to check out. I know I'm going to be doing new Conans coming up for sure.
Oh, yes. Please be good. Please be good.
So those I put on my personal hold because I really want them to do well. We're also going to be doing follow-ups for certain books.
Sure.
That we do review, like Die.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like that. So I want to see that. Follow up on those and see if the consistency stays high throughout the series. So, especially like with Aquaman 44, when that comes out, we'll grab that and read that second part of that issue as well.
Sure.
So,
and don't be afraid to throw indies at us. We're willing to read anything. And
especially if you know if it's coming out ahead of time, let me know so I can throw it on there. I mean, we do go through previews at the first of the month. So if there is something you want to see, do a shout out, let us know. It does take a couple of months to grab those books because it is 2 months in advance, but we see what we can do. Okay.
Yeah. And we will be completely honest about it as we have been.
Often on to our second book. It's going to be Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man #1.
Beautiful cover.
Beautiful. Yep. Great cover, and they did the same thing with the armband treatment, everything. So make sure you get those this month if you're going to buy Marvel. Again, they did the black interior, so with the Stan Lee tribute, so pretty good. But let's get right into it. Superior Spider-Man is Dr. Octavius. In the original storyline, he put himself into Spider-Man's body. His personality got mixed with Spider-Man's, and they got him a new body, a new clone body, and things like that, so he can become his own man, his own hero. Now he's out in San Francisco with the villain squad protecting the city, which is kind of odd. I know. Was it Night Shift? Night Shift is the squad, they said.
Yep, Night Shift. Yeah.
Yep. So he's out there protecting San Francisco away from Spider-Man, so he's not in proximity with him. So, which is kind of a nice take. So, San Francisco does need some protecting after all. So, but anyways, I read the first series of Superior Spider-Man. I really loved it. So I was excited to review this one, see if it still catches my attention like the original series did. So let's jump into this. Let's have you go first, Chester. What do you think?
Well, let's see. I'll start on the art. I'm not a huge fan of heavy line weight, but and of course there's 3D models sitting right in front of you, but it's not overused.
Yep.
Yeah, and they do them pretty well. And overall, I have to say the art is good. I like the art overall. It's pretty solid. It's consistent. So yeah, I like the art. Story-wise, it's written pretty well. I only saw 2 typos through it, so it's better than most of the things we've been seeing these days. But I thought the story flowed pretty well. It's pretty dialogue heavy, but I think it's all right. I have no problem with the writing and the story and stuff. For me personally, I'm not really interested in Octavius Spider-Man personally, but I would say that this is a solid book. Good art, good writing, makes sense, has a flow. It's a good book.
Yep. I'm going to be on the same lines. Artwork was really good. There was only a couple computer models in the background, and they weren't noticeable. Like they didn't stand out. So you had to. It took a second look before I realized that they were. So, yeah. So I mean, if it blends well with the background, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I say that's how you should use it, like this.
Yep. Yeah. Artwork was great though. I love the flow. I love the feel.
Yeah.
It did get wordy in spots, but only got wordy in necessary spots, which is one of them. The next page here, the lecture, right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's giving a lecture, so he's doing a speech. So, I can understand that, or where they're going over some history right here between the characters. But other than that, it was a great book, great start. I thought there were some anatomy problems, but when we realized that this character is actually a little person,
yes,
it took us a minute to realize that, because like this scene right here, I was like, "What the heck?" She looks really tiny, and then we realized, oh, she is a little person.
No, she is. Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, okay, makes sense then." Not a big deal. Just took me off guard for a second. But anyways, I like the book. I'm not. I kind of want to see what happens in the second book. There wasn't enough action for me in this issue because it's setting everything up. If you're a Spider-Man fan, though, I'm definitely going to recommend it to you. I kind of want to. I'm personally going to wait till the second issue before I see if I want to buy issue number 1. But I would say check it out for sure. It's definitely going to be. I think it's going to take off. I think it's going to keep going and be pretty good. So, but let's definitely check it out. See if you like it. If you like the first Superior Spider-Man, you're probably going to like this one anyways. So, yeah, that's my recommendation to my customers, anyways, at the shop. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. If you liked the first one, then I'm sure you'll like this. It's good, solid book, good writing, good art. It's a solid book. Yeah. It's just for me personally, there's enough smug, arrogant heroes. I don't need any more. That's for me. I'd rather have Spidey being Spidey, but it's a solid book though.
Yeah. Anyways, so only 2 books this week, just because Yeah, that is Stiltman, actually, Joshua. You are correct. It is Stiltman. Which is kind of funny to see him from the past because they're arguing like, dude, this guy's a moron. At the beginning, it's pretty good. There's some good. He picked up some of that. What do you call it? Where Peter Parker talks back and forth with the characters, banter back and forth.
Yeah,
with the enemies. So it's pretty good. But yeah, to see old Stiltman back there. You also see another old character.
yeah.
Two of them actually in that book. We just didn't show you because we want you to be surprised when you read it. But yeah, there's two old characters in the book.
There's
one at
one
the very end. Yep. And one in the
one
middle.
in X-Force too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. There's one in X-Force as well. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, you'll have to check them out. You thought Stiltman was dead? I don't know. He wasn't dead.
Well, yes, he
Oh,
was.
he was. Yeah, that's right. Because they gave him a clone body. They said that in the first
Part of the
page.
whole Clone War thing they were doing.
Yeah. So, well, apparently he's back. So
He's back.
Is back. Yeah. I don't know how long he's going to stay around though. He got captured pretty quick.
True. Right. It was just something for Octavius to pontificate upon is all, really.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anyways, yeah, it's a light week, this guys. So again, I only grabbed 2 issues. The other new issue that came out was Uncanny X-Men, but they did not have enough copies for the shelf because people add it to their hold at the last minute, and I don't take customer comics out of customers' holds. So could not review that one this week. I will try to see if I can review it later and give you my thoughts later. But that's pretty much it for this week. Again, if you guys have any comments, concerns, suggestions for books, things like that you want us to do, please hit us out. Please let us know. And we'll be happy to review those for you. Anything you want to say, Chester, or anything on your mind?
No, I just want to say Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody. I hope you have a good time with your family and friends. We're really enjoying doing these comic reviews for you. And today was a little short, but we'll try to make it a little bulkier going into the future. But I'm certainly enjoying doing this with you, Brad. I think you and I have slightly different opinions, which is awesome.
Yeah, which is fine. Yeah. So,
yeah.
I mean, I take a more moderate approach, because I got all sorts of different customers I have to appease, but I still give you my honest opinion, whatever.
Whatever I take a more burn it with fire approach.
Burn it with fire. Yeah. You're like the guy who sees the spider and tries to burn it, and you burn the whole house down.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's you. Okay.
We're being very honest and with our opinion. I've given a thumbs up on a couple books here in these reviews that I normally wouldn't want to, but I did.
Mm-hmm. A couple things this week. Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition is going to be on my channel on Thursday.
That's right.
10 o'clock Eastern, right?
That's right.
So we'll be doing that this week on my channel. And for me, this is probably going to be the last one I do for a little while. Just because I'm going to be knuckling down on Handyman coming out pretty soon, because I will be launching it the first not launching it, but starting marketing on it the first couple of weeks in January. So I got a lot of work to do still. I'm a little bit behind because I was sick and my mom had some issues, but hang in there. Stuff is coming for it. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited to see what people think about the revamped campaign and everything. So hopefully you guys like it and support it. Other than that, though, I think that's going to be about it for today. So
awesome.
Remember to check out Chester's channel for daily comic news, which is Fanspeak.
Yep, Chester Busby on YouTube, the home of Fanspeak. Please come on by, because I see you guys all the time. So
yeah, but anybody else who's listening, please come and check it out. Like, comment down below if you're watching the video, and subscribe, and please share it out if you don't mind. Thanks. Anyways, God bless. Have a great holiday season, and New Year coming up. See you next week.
Later, guys.